Yes, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It's match day and it's live as West Ham take on the Toffees at the last time ever at Goodison Park. You've got the teams there. Let's go into in a bit more detail in terms of how Everton are lined up. That's how they're lined up. Pickford, O'Brien, Tarkowski, the captain Braithwaite, Miralenko, Garner, Decore, Harrison, Alcaraz, and Beto. And for the mighty Potters men, this is how we are lined up with Areola in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Kilman, Todibo, Emerson, Sucek, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, Bowen, and Kudus. So a slightly, changed side. We've brought Cresswell's been changed for Mavropanos. Emerson has been changed with Ollie Scarles, and Paqueta has been changed with Alvarez. So sort of a few real changes there. On the bench, Fabianski, Cresswell, Carlos Soler, Luis Guilherme, Danny Ings, Alvarez, Guillermo Rodriguez, Evan Ferguson, and Ollie Scarles. So that's how we're set up. Thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, on that? Let me know what you think in the comments. He's obviously gone for a slightly more attacking midfield, but obviously to the detriment maybe of the defence. Obviously, two changes to that defence. Afternoon peeps hit a light for the Lakes. I do apologise. Life does somewhat take over. That line for us is dreadful. Moyes could have almost picked that himself to beat us. Hope you're well, Crosshammer and Happy Hammerette. Hope you're all safe and well. Let's go back to the starting lineup. Obviously, not long to go. 8 minutes until kickoff. I'm not. Budden's not filled with confidence. I'll be honest. I'm not filled with confidence at the moment. But I wasn't confident when we played Arsenal at the Emirates, and we came away with a dub, as the kids say. So, not too sure. But stranger things have happened at sea, my friends. Stranger things have happened. Surely Ferguson must be fit. He's been here for 6 weeks. Do you know what? I was talking, and I'm just going to name drop. I was talking to Bobby Zamora yesterday. And Bobby is sort of doing the striking, doing a bit of striking coaching for the forwards at Brighton. And asked him who the best forward was on Brighton's books, and he went Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson is by far the most clinical striker Brighton have got. He says he's left foot, right foot. He said the trouble with Evan is he doesn't fit into the Fabian Husserl's style of football. Fabian wants players who are going to basically run. And for me, and he's like, and that's why he hasn't got into the Fabian side. That's why Fabian has decided to send him out on loan to try and get some minutes and maybe get him in the shop window. He doesn't suit the Fabian style of football. He said he suits West Ham, and it's what I've said to people before. He reminds me of a young John Hartson, sort of a bit of a throwback. And I think if you play him right, and that's what he was basically saying, if we play him right in the right way, then we'll get our just desserts when it comes to Evan. Now, I agree, Happy Amaret. He's, I don't think they appreciated the level of fitness he was not at, in honesty, and I think that's probably where he's at. Same as Jean-Claire. We know Jean-Claire isn't totally fit at all. In the fact he hasn't played more than sort of 60 minutes, really. So, but it was really interesting. It was really interesting listening to talking to Bobby about Evan, and he had nothing but praise for Evan Ferguson as a player. So, in terms of technical ability, but you got to do it at the park. So, I would assume he would have started by now. But what do they say about assume you make an ass of you and me? So there we go. Could this bloke get any more uninspiring and dull, Russ? Oh, yes, he could. I mean, he could put Alvarez in instead of Paqueta. Imagine thinking the ball Prowse double pivot is the way to win a midfield, had 8 completes. What I want to know is, Dean, what could he have done? Yes, he could have put in Soler, potentially. But I think, and again, we sort of mentioned this before. I'm not judging him until the start of next, sort of a little bit way into next season, because you can see what he's trying to do, but I just don't think he's got the players available to do that yet. One of them we're going to talk about tomorrow, who he could be linked to bringing in, but I think he's doing the best with what he's got available. Personally, Lawrence, good morning to you from Lexington, Kentucky, with the 11 herbs and spices. I don't think Potter would put a worse team. I didn't think great pack is starting, but why keep and Tati midfield, dropping Alvarez? Who are we to judge, Happy Amaret? You know, hindsight's a great thing, and we'll see what happens. Let's get a win 2-1 interesting lineup. I think he's tried to. I think Mavropanos is an interesting one. Be interesting to see how they set up when they play when it starts. Yeah, I'm not too sure at the moment how it all was going to work out. Knows our team inside out. He's going to be rubbing his hands at seeing what he can do. But the thing is, he's basically his team, with the exception of maybe Wan-Bissaka and Mavropanos. Mavropanos and Wan-Bissaka and Todibo, I meant. I'm not happy with that lineup, but not sure what else we could do. That's what I mean. I don't know what else he could have done. But Dean, he wouldn't have. But there's, for me, that's what I would love to do at home. But I just don't think he would do the same thing away from home yet. I don't think he's totally sold on Soler, to be honest. Hopefully Emerson and Paqueta find some joy. Me too. God bless. God bless. And good luck tomorrow, mate. Good luck tomorrow. I hope you bring the dub and get the cup in. Be good. Be great to see. James Ward-Prowse and Sucek always put a shift in and can be break up play. They're often nothing going forward. That's what I mean. If they're, I mean, for me, Ward-Prowse has got more of a full momentum than Sucek, but then Sucek has the physicality as well. I'm starving for some goals. Fathers to the Cotley boys. Didn't expect Skulls to get dropped unless it's a fitness thing. Yeah, it's a strange one, really. I mean, I thought. I mean, it's a good. I mean, to be honest, it's always good to sort of just mix it up sometimes. Emerson's now got an opportunity to try and win back that shirt, which he could do if he has a good game. Mavropanos is not good, but in Potter we trust, indeed. Why though, Russ? We have Alvarez as your holding player, just in front of them. That is far. And that's where he's progressive. And but for me, Dean, at the moment, we're not set up yet. I don't think the defense is set up yet. Yes, we're better. Yes, we're better defensively, but for me, we're nowhere near defensively where we need to be. And I think there's the option, and I think the trouble is as well is Everton's midfield is very strong, and the same situation that I think happens at Newcastle against Newcastle, we'd get overrun. I think, to be honest, end of the day, myself and you, Dean, we're just two blokes watching YouTube. We're not professional. We don't live and die by making decisions. Every point we know is worth tens of hundreds of thousands of pounds. And I think sometimes there's for Potter, there's always a safety first way of working. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, the fact is, Paqueta now, in essence, you've now got 3 more forward, rather than having that third midfielder in there who tends to be slower, like an Alvarez. You've now got Paqueta, Bowen. You've almost got 3 up front, really. So it'd be interesting to see how they all work. But yeah, as always, I will be a little bit behind you guys. So please, go, oh, you're so behind. I naturally will be more behind than you guys because of the way it works. What we got here, Paqueta Kadu's very decent. Notice that Paqueta hasn't flopped around the pitch since Potter's come in. Indeed, we've seen a better better Lucas Paqueta, that's for sure. And it'd be fascinating to see. Obviously, this is the last game before the international break, and then we have the what's it called? Then we have the hearing next Thursday. So West Ham are about to kick off the Davy Moyes derby. And you've got the two teams there, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. AWB, not AVB, no, Andre Village Boris. AWB to score. Just happy Potter to make subs when it's not working. And that's the thing about Potter's subs. He was going to make that triple sub against Newcastle before the goal had gone in already. So, and we're off, my peoples. So there we go. We know Potter uses subs more than Moyes, but then don't forget that Lopetegui used more subs than anyone, and everyone hated that. So you want to find an easy balance. Anyway, so I just thought I thought Everton got a penalty in the first 20 seconds, but they didn't. Don't worry, your little head, Russie B. Beto. No, he's all treading. No. Move on. Nothing to see. Thomas Sucek spouting a new haircut. Oh, it's actually been checked now. Okay. Has it been checked? Liking Thomas Suchek's new crew cut. There we go. He's channeling his inner Julian Dix. Beto, who's can't leaps about since Moyes is coming. Anyway, West Ham goal kick. Hoofed up by Areola. It looks like we are set up with Todibo going right. I'm just trying to see where Mav is. I would assume Mavropanos would be middle or right, with Kilman being on the right. We're just waiting to see. GP, hope you well. Just trying to see where Mav is. Where's Mavropanos? Oh, he's on the right hand side. Okay. For a minute, I couldn't see him, and I thought I was being lucky. Mav, not a great little contest there, and it's gone out for a Chelsea and Everton throw on. So I must apologise. I'm absolutely shattered today. Absolutely shattered. Me, Flo, and the ladies had a late night last night, and I was at Rush Green, and then had to go to the ex-player night, which was great. Anyway, here we go. Les London, hope you're well. Has someone got a hard time to Nick? Poor old Nick. Line up for line up, we are far superior. Although I have played Harrisob instead of Harrison, so I'm going to go and change that. Oh dear, I was half asleep doing it on my phone. Let me change that because it's Harrison, not Harrisob. Anyway, West Ham, no, nothing there. I thought something was going to happen, but no. It's gone back to Pickford. 2.5 minutes gone, still 0-0. So far, so good. Is that done? Yeah. Let's change that to get to Harrisob. If you're new around here, don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Always helps. Has that been done? Yeah, it should be done. Why is that not working? So I'm trying to sort this out. I do apologise, peeps. Browse 94. There we go. All done. Anyway, here we go. Chelsea, fuck's sake, Russ. Everton. Go straight out. Goal kick. Anyway, that was from Miklemenka. That's his name, or something like that. Under 21s lost 3-2 yesterday to Leicester City. Some great goals. If you get a chance to watch it on YouTube, watch the Leicester City equalizer. Fuck me, it was a great goal by this guy called Jeremy Monga. He was really good. And we weren't very good at all. Mavropanos hat trick today. Own goal, giving a penalty away and red card. Let's hope not. Because that would be 2-0 to Everton. Hope you well, Peter. Anyway, 4 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. Braithwaite back to Pickford. Oh, God, I'm thirsty. Deserved to lose yesterday. Had two youngsters up top. Yeah, they were great. really good, really good. Miklemenko, the Irish. No, they were really good. I was really impressed by the young lady who scored the goal. The first goal, I think he was fantastic, absolutely brilliant. They were very good, but not very good at all. But we were not the races at all. Very, very poor side. Just didn't click. I think they had a 15-year-old who scored, who was really good, really good. But I'm just trying to find my feed's gone down, so I'm just going to bring up Mick Omenko, the Irish lad. Yeah, obviously Italy are playing Ireland in the Six Nations while we speak as well. So all part of the system. And we're back, and we are back. And we are back, my friends. If we lose, I'll find Potter. Oi, no, says the Riz Laws. Very good. Leicester, 17-year-old. I'll take an own goal for Everton at this point. I think we all would. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka's got the ball. To Kudus. Kudus gets tackled, but goes back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, little chip to Paqueta. Nice touch to... Oh, what's he doing? Kudus back to Wan-Bissaka. Everton with the high press, unsurprisingly. Nice little bit of triangles to get out of it, and Beto's done well and charged down it for West Ham throw. Just in line of our box. And Mr. Wan-Bissaka will be taking the throw on. Not much happening at the moment. Everton doing the high press. These little triangles would never happen under Moyes. That's what I'm going to say. This would never happen under Labour. This would never happen. This would never happen. But they're doing a high press, which would never happen under David Moyes. Never did at West Ham, particularly in the latter times. Tolibo's got the ball. He's hoofed it wide to Emerson, who's done a little header, missed it, out for an Everton throw on. Oh dear. Jake O'Brien, big lad. They got a big lad. Everton take it back. Tarkowski to Jared Braithwaite. Just back to Pickford. Not much is happening at the moment. Just sort of playing it along. Tarkowski's still in there half. Doesn't really know what to do. He goes all the way back to Garner to Braithwaite, and then Braithwaite. Now they've creeped inside to their half now. So well done. No, they've gone back. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's unbelievable. I almost fell asleep. Before we got here. To be honest, I was like, oh dear. I had to put an alarm in case I fell asleep. I was really panicking. I was going to be asleep. Anywho, Everton have finally entered the West Ham half out wide to that Miko Menko. That's what I'm going to have to call him, Miko Lenko, the famous Irishman. Obviously, they have an Irishman already with Jake O'Brien playing for him, which is great to see. Anyway, ball out, diagonal ball. Wan-Bissaka wins the ball, goes back down to Everton. Everton have got ball back in just in line with the West Ham half. What's happening there? Get rid of it. Oh, Harrison tried to be clever, failed. They are pressing very high. Watching West Ham helps if you need to keep up in your sleep. Well, I might fall asleep, Pete, and then just let me know if anything happens, please. That'd be one hell of a stream. That will probably go viral. It'll only be a few Ming-mongers that use a loss for ammunition against Potter. Yeah, well, I suppose at the moment it's like... I think the trouble is... some people, I think no one really knows what went on under Lopetegui and how much damage was actually done by that appointment. For me, that's not on Potter. That was on the decision to make Lopetegui the West Ham head coach. And as I said, but even like under Moyes, so like the last 18 months until obviously Potter's appointment, we were conceding 2 goals a game. So it really was backs against the wall. So actually, from go to two goals a game to now conceding on average 1 goal a game, that's a big difference. But it's now now we need more. We need more. So yes, Russ, how many points do you think we'll get? What we've got 10? Is it 10 games left? 9, maybe 10. I don't know. I just don't know, mate. I don't know, Pete, because there's gonna be There's gonna be some sides who are on the beach. Um, some other sides are going to be competing for stuff. And I think also, a lot of the players at West Ham will be playing for their shirts next season, or will be playing for a move elsewhere next season. So, I mean, it's just been a weird Premier League, isn't it? I was listening to I was having a chat with, well, it's playing up with Steve Lomas, and he was talking about some of the players he played with, and so he played against as well. And compared to now, it's like he was playing against Petit, Vieira, Keane, these sort of players. And I just don't think we've got them in the Premier League. I think the Premier League's been quite poor this season. I think Liverpool played okay, but I don't think they've been exceptional. And it's just been a weird Premier League season. And I think next year's going to be even weirder. Could be worse. Some streamers have been caught fapping. What's fapping? I'm not down with the kids, GP. I do apologise. Not much is happening. 10 minutes gone. Long ball by Everton, and it's been marshalled. Is Mavapowers playing on the left-hand side? I think he is. With Kilman playing in the middle, that doesn't make sense, but hey-ho. Yeah, not much happening at all. Not much happening at all. Ipswich 0, Forest 0. And F1 started this week as well, didn't it? Which is good. Big fan of F1. Obviously, we've got David Croft, who is a big West Ham fan. We've had him on the channel, old Crofty. They're in Australia at the moment. Oh, that was a high tackle on Paqueta. He's rolling about. He'll be up. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball. He's on his own, though. There's no real help, though. Goes to Kudus. Kudus gets tackled, but he goes back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka somehow didn't get the English squad. Goes back to JWP. Ipswich still not one at home. You wait. We're playing them in the last game of the season, isn't it? Don't worry about that. We'll make sure that happens. I think someone's made a point. So, Kudus is on the attack. Kudus goes forward to Emerson. Emerson deflected cross out for a corner. Oh, it's deflected off Jake O'Brien. Someone was saying the points tally for the bottom three could be the worst ever points tally ever in the Premier League, and doesn't surprise me. Southampton could still technically be the worst team in the Premier League ever. This team, it's just, again, doesn't surprise me. Anyway, we have got a corner ball. A corner ball to West Ham United. And here we go. Ball comes in. Oh, great save by Pickford. Superb save from Pickford from the corner. That was a great save from the header. Good header, good corner, good header, great save. Good football all round. Ball in the box. Falls to Paqueta, who Todibo, who absolutely skyrockets it. Leon, 8-year-old, my mates. Orlando, lovely. We hope the weather's well. Hope the weather's good. Who took the header? It was Bowen, and he got deflected off to Braithwaite, I think. Well, it's Braithwaite. Great header by Braithwaite. Attacking header. Very reminiscent of Ian Dowie against Stockport County. That'd have been a superb free own goal. Hey, well, mate. Yeah, I need to get back to Orlando. I haven't been there since 2 years ago. We'll probably be going back when Epic's universe is open, probably in a couple of years' time. Well, Epic universe is open in May, isn't it? But all Villains Land and stuff at Disney World. When that opens up, we'll probably go back. Emerson and Ward-Prowse starting is interesting. I think it's a good opportunity for Emerson to come in and show what he can do. Ollie's had all the plaudits for the last 4 or 5 games. So, look, let's see what he does. We've got Ollie on the bench to bring on if we need him. JWP really hasn't, out of the midfield lot, haven't really done stuff to say to be dropped. I think he's probably the best out of all of them, but there he is. Good morning. Got my tickets to watch. Gary's got your tickets to watch at West Ham Everton in Chicago. Chicago, it's a hell of a town. I love Chicago. Chicago is my favourite US city. I love Chicago. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. It's like New York, but dialed down to about 7. And Marlon's out there at the moment, so promoting, but that's great. Gary, I imagine they probably cost about £4 million, is what I've been seeing in terms of the stuff. Wall-Prowse still doesn't look good. I think he's all right. Yeah, I know the City Walk, the Embassy Bar, the massive bar, just as you come off the opposite Universal Studios. I know what you mean. City Walk, yeah, it's awesome, mate. You're right. It's although we could, obviously, Universal is going to be coming to UK, isn't it? Outside Luton, and they're looking to put a City Walk in there. But yeah, it's amazing, that sports bar. I saw the World Cup final in that sports bar, which was amazing, full of Argentinians. Amazing experience. Very good. I live an hour and a half from Chicago. My tickets are way up in the skybox, and they weren't. I know they were not cheap. None of them are cheap. But yes, big fan of Chicago, particularly on a lovely day. A nice walk along that. Nice walk along the sort of the river. Big fan of Chicago. Anyway, free kick to Liverpool, Everton. Rubbish straight into Ariola's hands, who looks more and more like Pablo Escobar every day. Long throw out to Emerson. Quick ball out to Caduceus. Has got the ball. He's been hounded by 2-3 players, as you can imagine, because Moyes knows exactly how to tackle him. So that's why we need to do something a bit different this time, because like Moyes knows how Caduceus plays. Moyes knows how Bowen plays. So they're doubling up on Caduceus anytime he's got the ball, which is exactly how you play against Caduceus. So far, 5 fouls Everton have given in 15 minutes. That's 1 every 3 minutes. You can see what Moyes is trying to do. He's trying to rough them up. West Ham only conceded 2 fouls, but JWP with the free kick it's literally on the touchline and about 10 yards ahead of where the box is. So that's roughly where it is on the left-hand side. No, I'm going to say about 20 yards. Anyway, JWP. It looks like Emerson as well. I would suggest this would be a JWP one in swinger. No, it's Emerson out swinger. Header. Got a lot of power in it, John Clare, but not nothing impressive. As a Canadian, I would love to come to some games. I had a great time in Boston this past, but I'm not crossing the border. Sorry, I'll go to England instead. Tarkowski would be and obviously Moyes wanted him at West Ham, didn't he? So, and Jake O'Brien had been linked to as well. So he's got the players he wanted, but obviously in the blue shirt rather than the claret blue shirt. Just realised Mavropanos is on the pitch. Must have mentally blocked. Yeah, Cresswell's not playing. And Mav ball in. Totally missed everyone at West Ham. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball, goes to Paqueta. Paqueta ball back to JWP. JWP little dink to Wan-Bissaka. Nice little bit of play. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball again. Goes back to Paqueta. Paqueta's looking at where's he going. He's going across. Little 1-2s, little triangles, nice little play. Wan-Bissaka lets the ball get tackled so he can go out for a West Ham throw. 7.5 minutes gone, 0-0. Anyway, Wan-Bissaka's got the ball to Paqueta. Paqueta looks up, goes to Mavropanos. Mavropanos to Sucek, goes back to Mav. Mav, long ball across to Todibo. Todibo to Wan-Bissaka. Nice bit of possession at the moment for West Ham. Nice bit of keep ball. Everton aren't really bothered, letting us have it. Mav goes all the way wide to Emerson. Emerson goes back to Kilman. It's just like watching Brazil, this is. Anyway, West Ham on the attack. Sucek mucks up. Wasn't a great ball by Mav by Max, to be honest. Anywho, 18 and a half minutes just about to go. Back to football. Should we get some great weeks in the CONCACAF? It should be. Emerson's there. He's travelling with Mexico. Needs to go, and I think some good international games all around. Really, we've got 10 West Ham players playing from the 17 upwards in the England squad. 10 hammers on the shirt. I get it. I'm in Michigan, not too far from Canada. I'm embarrassed. Thank you very much from the old Art of Football. I like this t-shirt. It's good. Thank you. Much appreciated. Just like watching Brazil, but it does drive you nuts. Boom, boom. Good line, Peter. good line. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, share. Give it a little cheeky like. It would help us very much. Much appreciated. Thank you for your continued patronage of the channel. Next week, we've got some good content coming out. We've got some different type of content. We've got the Ludic McCloskey Appreciation Night. We've got the next Wahai series. And hopefully a couple of ex-Hammer chats as well. Everton on attack. Ball just out, just in line with the box. Cross into the box, goes back stick straight into Areola's hands. He's going to do a long throw up. Anyway, Wolves 1 up against Southampton. Man City 1 up against Brighton and Hove Albion. They're playing two sides. Fair play. Anyway, West Ham on the attack. Yep. Here we go. He goes to Kudus. Kudus is running. He goes. That was quite unusual. He went past, and then old Mikalenko hits him and goes straight into the hands of Pickford. Comes ball straight back out. JWP's got the ball out. He goes to back to JWP. Goes wide to Emerson. Emerson back to Kilman. JWP looks up, little dink forward to Sucek. Sucek out wide to Emerson. Emerson's little dink forward, nice little pitching wedge to Sucek, who loses control. Completely. Kuna, the Korean lad, would be goodbyes. They're two different people. You know they're two different. Yeah. Kuna would be good, but he's too hot-headed for my liking. I think he's been sent off a few times. He's just a real hothead character, and you can't have a player. I mean, that's Everton on the attack. Beto out wide. Little dink forwards, straight into Areola's hands. That was a bit sloppy. West Ham, come on. I think it was Decorous. It was that Decorous header, I think. Just looking at the replay. No one's picking up anyone. I don't know even what the Mav was looking at then. Anyway, Pickford heads the ball out. I don't know what happened there. Jesus Christ. It is very sloppy. Mav, what are you doing, Mav? Ball comes past and Mav completely decides to jump over and be clever and let Areola, but you shouldn't do that. As a defender, you've got to clear it first. Exactly, Mav. Exactly, Lawrence. He's trying to be clever and he's tried to wait for it and let it run, but no. Kilman did the right thing there. And I guarantee Areola wouldn't have called that because he never fucking calls for the ball. That's my issue with Areola, is he just doesn't command his box enough. Fabianski is very good at doing that. You can hear him. But Areola, not so much. Ball goes into the box, over the bar by Beto. Dunk for Mav. I don't think we'll get Duncan. I think we'll get Adam Webster or Coney De Winter from Genoa. That's the two people we seem to be interested in. And then hopefully bring back Agad. I want to see Agad give him the decent run out in this pre-season. So I think Agad, Kilman, Todabo, that's a great three. And then have someone like an Adam Webster as your fourth choice. Bang on. Hammers Fanatic TV says Mama Prince isn't good enough. He's moved Dinos into the middle. I have no idea, mate, and I don't know why he's dropped Cresswell. I prefer Cresswell in that position. I think, what he's done now is, Moyes knows how shit Mavropanos is. So he'll be like, should do a Mickey, do it and pump it into totally as in poor, but he's what we've got. I totally agree. Bring water on now for the bring water. Who's water? What? Watercress. Is that Peter? Sometimes your nicknames are above me. Ball goes into the box. Free header from Beto. Goes over the bar. We fucking given him so much opportunity. He was okay. He was okay at Stuttgart. I wouldn't say he was good, but he was okay. But that's a complete free header there from Beto. Miklemenko takes the ball. Old Mickey, the Irish left back, whips a good cross. Ariola's completely stranded. What was going on, West Ham? Come on! Just really sloppy defensively at the moment. We're trying to be too clever in defence. Ariola got away with that one. And not being funny, you've got fucking poor Bowen. You've got Bowen against bloody James Tarkowski and Braithwaite, and Jake O'Brien, who are all over 6'2", 6'3", and Bowen's 5'0". Nothing. I just don't get it. And we're still trying to hoof it up. 25 minutes gone. No shots on target for West Ham. 2 for Everton. Are we trying to David Moyes result here? Does look like it. Yep, as you said, Peter, it's City 1, Brighton 1 now. Ipswich is still 0-0 with Forest at Portman Road. Just aimless balls. There's no out ball because there's no movement. Too easy for Braithwaite. Too easy. And if you've got these big lads, you've got to try and turn them with pace. And it's got to be low balls. It can't be these high balls because they can judge them. Oh, Mav did half decent there. Cutting that ball out. But they're on the attack. Good tackle. Ball cleared. 25, almost 26 minutes gone. 0-0. Not very exciting. I'm going straight to Clown Blues. There. More entertainment more than anything, isn't it? Particularly with the international break. What are they going to do with themselves? Ball in the box. Everyone misses it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka clears it. But it's just... we had about a period of 5 minutes where we started to play a bit of football. But that's just gone now. Anyway, ball out wide for Everton. Little 1-2 Alcaraz. Little... kind of sort of little nutmeg there, but not really. Wan-Bissaka goes to Jean-Claire. Jean-Claire back to Wan-Bissaka, who hoofs it clear. Hi, Russ. Riaged. What would you do when the Africa Cup of Nations comes around? Well, that's why you need a full centre half, don't you? So you want to bring in someone like an Adam Webster. I think an Adam Webster would be really good if Aged stayed because he wouldn't start, but he'd be there and he knows how Potter plays and can just slip in there when he needs to. In my opinion. Obviously, Kudus, if he stays at West Ham, didn't qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations. So, West Ham on the attack. Ball to Bowen. Bowen, little 1-2, takes a shot. Great shot, good save. Great shot, good save. Outside the box, Bowen took it up, fed himself, volleyed it. Pickford, good save. Not as good as his first save this season in the game, but it was a good save. Bowen little sets himself up, lets it drop. I think it was pretty central. Don't think it was going in. It might have dipped. Please get rid of Dino, says all tackled up. Good second save, it does. It was a very good save. I don't think it was that a good save, to be honest, looking at it. It's pretty straight. It was one for the cameras, I think. Anyway, West Ham corner. The first corner made a massive difference. JWP's taking the corner now. Takes it in. Doesn't beat the first man. Out for a West Ham throw. Out for another West Ham throw. Took off Bowen's foot. And let's see what happens. Emerson. Going to try and do a slightly longer throw. This will never work. Let's have the goal now because I just said that. No, I told you, not going to work. Actually, it was a foul. Oh, dear. The linesman the referee looks like he's actually dyed his hair grey. He's almost got a head like a Lego man. His hairline's really straight. Anyway, come on, Potter. Let's see some magic, Mr. Potter. The 0-0, 28 minutes gone. Almost 29 minutes gone. 29 minutes gone, whatever. Come on, you Irons. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, West Ham. West Ham. Martin, good on to you. Hope you're well. I'm very well, mate. Hope you're well. A bit tired. Do you know? I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. Flo's did 2 nights. Flo was the lead in a school production, and so I did 2 nights of that. Having to watch, and then last night, busy day, under 21s, and then we had went to an ex-player night straight afterwards. So anyway, Wan-Bissaka to Kudus. Kudus, oh, come on, Mohammed! Although it's saying that he is currently in Ramadan at the moment, so. And also, so is Jean-Claire. So, fair play, you know. Unlike the evening games where they could have already broken their fast, they haven't been able to break their fast. So, that's for me, that's understandable. He could be physically struggling because it is a hard thing, you know. I mean, I can't really speak myself, but that's good. And yes, excellent, mate. Have can a club with billions not fund a tea stand? He's a tea. They have got. He's a tea stand. They do have a tea stand at the under 21s, but that's all they sell is tea. And maybe I don't know if they sell. I don't know if they sell Kit Kats. But I go at half time. I go under the stair. I go into the training ground. And I saw it, and I don't drink hot drinks, but I was so cold yesterday. I had a hot chocolate from the hot chocolate machine, and I realised there was a button, and you press that button. It said player drinks, and basically the players have got their own sort of set up for their own drinks. So I could hit the Danny Ings drink, and it would produce the drink that he likes. I don't know what they are. I might have a go. I might try Mark Noble next game, and we'll see what happens. Kudus's first touch is letting him down. Yeah, but I think again, Moyes has told them how to combat Mohamed Kudus. It's like literally get onto him straight away. 2 men on him straight away, and he won't have time to settle. You let him run, and that's when he's busy. When he's got the ball at his feet, that's when you're worried. You can get worried of him. But if you are up against him straight away, get that first touch in early, get close to him, that's when he's not good. These Everton folks look like they haven't seen the sun in 6 months. Well, not being funny, when they go to fucking Bramley Works, it's fucking freezing that down there. It is literally, that stadium is literally sitting on a dock of a bay. And it is freezing. It is freezing down there. When that wind comes off the Mersey, fuck me, it's cold. And I know next year we're going to be drawn against them in January or something like that. Not a nice, even August is going to be cold down there because it'll be windy, but I guarantee we're going to be drawn against them in like the midst of the winter. Probably like on the 28th of December one. It'll be absolutely Baltic. It's freezing down there. Anyone who's been to Liverpool along the docks knows how cold it is. Southampton losing 1-0 to Wolves at home. Ipswich 0-0 Forest. City 1, Brighton 1. At Goodison Park, the last overtime, West Ham will play Everton at Goodison Park. It is 0-0 after almost 33 minutes. Shot from Everton, save by Areola, goes straight back to Everton player. Wan-Bissaka heads the ball clear, but not clear enough. He goes to Decore. Decore goes to, I can't see who it was, gone, I reckon. What we got here? You are blaming Kudus for getting to be marked. Mate, he is. That's what I'm saying. Moyes knows how to play against him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming him at all, but he is not getting the opportunity to settle on the ball. And that's exactly how you should play against Kudus. Even Otis couldn't sit on that bay and that dock. Totally right, mate. Very good. Sitting on a dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Corner to Everton. Corner to Everton. Oh, the ref stopped having a little, telling them to stop pushing. Will you stop pushing each other? Why the fuck is James Ward-Prowse marking Jake O'Brien? Jake O'Brien is at least a foot taller than him. I never understand that. But Mavropanos doesn't seem to be marking anyone. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, short corner by Everton. They've whipped it in back stick. Nothing. Those big tall hulks in Everton are Moyes' wet dream. Well, we've had, that's the thing. I remember like when we signed, I remember doing a show, I think when Mav signed or whatever, and we called it like the Land of the Giants. And we had like half a dozen players all over 6 foot under Moyes. Whole team's not playing well. We should stop playing one player. The team is a mess. I think that the team is just, I hate the word transition. Little 1-2 from Paqueta, shoulder barge, refs let play on. Everton on the attack. Harrison goes out wide to Jacob Bryan. Jacob Bryan goes back to Gaya. It's gone all the way back to Pickford. Pickford to Braithwaite. Even if we signed Messi, this team is a mess. For me, this team is just... It's like Potter wants to cook a paella, and he's only got a recipe for a shepherd's pie, and so he's having to sort of try and hodgepodge it together, and that's what it seems at the moment, which is the issue when with any manager you try and bring in mid-season. They've inherited a team who isn't their team, who have been playing a different style of football. The only sort of caveat, the only sort of good positive thing, not more. I think there is a lot of positives, but one of them is the fact that they're playing the same formation as the academy play. Everyone plays the same now. So the likes of Ollie comes into the side and knows how to play that position. The likes of Lewis would know how to play his position within the setup. So that's a good thing. Shepherd's paella, exactly. That's what I was getting to, Freshfielder. You're forever blowing bubbles. Thanks, Home Slice. Cheers, mate. Just soaking up pressure, indeed. West Ham throw on. Less than 10 minutes to go to half time. Paqueta inside. Paqueta's just looks like it's been shot. I'd try a shepherd's pie. Oh dear. Goals. Oh, West Ham cleared up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Forest 2-up, says Peter. Good to know. Where's Happy gone? Very quiet, starting to get worried. Happy Hammerette, she was at the beginning. She tends to drift away. She'll come back at half time. Old Happy, she'll come back at half time. Oh, we got anything to give away today? I don't know whose that signature is. Let me see what we got to give away. Maybe. Let's see what we got. Any good bits? Might try and give some stuff away. Oh, it's up in the house. Anyway, I might give away. There she is. Ask and thou shall receive. That's what Happy Emirate says. Anyway, free kick to West. I even forgot the game was on. Free kick to West Ham. Midway in the half. Everton off. Actually, no, it's literally on the halfway line. Hoofed by James Ward-Prowse. It's fallen down. Someone's taking a shot. No, it's gone across. It's all a bit messy. Headed out. JWP to a WB. Chips into no one. Poor ball. Paqueta's, no, Kudus. Oh, Kudus is well there to maintain the ball. Kudus out wide to Jean-Claire. I am blue. I was 4 years old. I'm 40. I am blue. What? I have been sent. I was 4 years old. I have 46. What? Have you put your comments into AI or something there, Home Slice? Just set a ranting motorway. First sign of madness, Happy Amret. Talking to yourself. And the second sign is responding. Anyway, corner to West Ham. Corner to West Ham. Let's have a look. Is it a corner? Oh, that shouldn't really be a corner. I don't know, is it? Anyway, good stretch of play here. We will do them, says Darren, ever the optimist. Man City 2 up. Thank you, Peter, our Sky Sports correspondent. I've been here since. Brilliant. Thanks. Anyway, JWP with a corner. Hoof sitting. Nah. Tried to do one of those ones that almost like go under the bar. Great way to start. No, I saw a TikTok one, and this bloke was literally everyone who walked past. He had a spare seat, and he was tapping the seat like next to him, like come sit down, come sit down, come sit down, and people would just like move him. It's quite funny. No one would sit next to him. Anyway, Everton, no intercepted. Oh God, it's a slog today, isn't it? Everton back inside their own box. Half with Braithwaite, creeps inside their half. Mickey Lenko. Now it's Braithwaite to James Dukowski. Gone out to, I don't know, Jack Harrison, I think. Gone out wide. Told Jake O'Brien. James Dukowski goes to Ghana. Gainer goes to Ghana. Then goes out almost out wide yet. Almost. No, he's going back into the middle. Everton, a bit of possession for Everton. Goes out wide, told Mickey Lenko. Yeah, just nothing. It's just nothing at the moment. And Everton do that, and Everton end up fucking up at the end. It's just a bit of a shit game. It hasn't really sort of set alight. Seems weird seeing David Moyes on the touchline and he's not in a West Ham thing. It's weird. So I know it's very strange. Areola to take the goal kick. Come on, Bottom. We could do this. Nice curry. No, I'm going to kebab tonight. I haven't had kebab yet this weekend. What's going on? A nice bit of steak in the on Sunday. Anyway, we're going to take it 2-1 in the second half. Brilliant. Moyes, a face only a mother can love. Forest 3 up. Why didn't we go for a Langer? It's a grand old team to play for, a grand old team to support, and if you know history, it's enough to make your heart go ooh. How poetic. And anyone who likes doing the anyone likes the old history, we've got the Wahai series. So we've done Wahai, do West Ham sing bubbles. We've done Wahai, do West Ham playing Colour and Blue. And then next week we'll have Wahai do Wahai, was it called the Bowling Ground? And Wahai, was there a castle on the badge? Very interesting. And not, again, what I thought it was. And I'm learning quite a lot from this Wahai series. Home slices are Chinese bots as GP. People say Haaland has had a poor season, but he's still got 29 goals. Exactly. Just shows you in it. Anyway, ball in. Absolute nothing. West Ham then release. Kudus out wide. Ramazakas check his run quickly. It's slightly behind him. Nice bit of triangles, but he couldn't have done something. Great tackle by Jean-Claire. Jean-Claire's made some big plays. He's a good player. When he's fit, I truly believe he's going to be one of the best defenders in the world. I think he's got it all. I really think he's got it all in his locker. But he's got to stay fit. And hopefully we'll see a good, decent time on this season. Anyway, ball in. Ball goes across, stays in the box. Goes out wide, little 1-2. Beto's got the ball. Penalty. Ref gives us a penalty. Looks like it's Mavropanos on Beto. Literally just before the break. Again, I didn't think Beto was going anywhere there. I think they'll have a look at this. Ball goes in. Beto gets Mavropanos. I can't see where the tackle is. He can't give that. He's literally kicked. He's fallen over by literally stubbing his toe on the ground. I don't think Mav actually touched him at all there. I genuinely can't think that could be a penalty. Literally, it looks like Beto has almost kicked the ground himself. No, there's no contact. There is no contact there. The ref's going to have a look at it. Too right. He can't give that. To me, he don't. Beto does not touch. Mav doesn't actually touch him. There's no. No, that can't be a penalty. He's literally kicked the floor. He's literally swung, and his toe has hit the floor. Too right. Yeah, no penalty. No penalty. That was right. Fuck off, James Dukowski. It wasn't a penalty. Fuck off. Go away. Go away. Walk away. Walk away. 1 minute added extra time. 1 minute added extra time. No penalty. And it wasn't on Kilman. It was on Mavropanos. So the VAR's got that wrong. I suppose it's either or. But yeah, that was no. I don't think it was a. I don't think it was a dive. I don't think it was a dive. He literally kicked. He kicked his foot and lost his balance because of it. I don't know if he did give me a yellow card for diving. He might have done it, but or protesting, but I don't know what's happened there. So happened off the ball there, but we didn't see it. Anyway, it's going to be half time soon. I've literally got loads of stuff I've got to give. Half time, that'll do. Yeah. Half time, everybody. Half time. West Ham 0, Everton 0, West Ham 0. We'll give away some stuff. What have we got to give away? I haven't got it down here. Oh, I found some more of that. What have we got here? Oh, those aren't signed. I've got some notebooks which I got signed yesterday. I got one signed from Paul Konchesky, one signed from Steve Lomas, which we'll give away at half time. For the first time in history, Mav didn't. Brilliant. Good old Mav. God bless him. Mav always in the danger zone. So if you we've got a lot of people watching. If you're watching on Twitter, there's over 1,000 of you watching on Twitter. Join us on YouTube, and you got a chance of winning some stuff. There's over 1,000 of you watching on Twitter. It'd be great to join us, and we're going to be giving away some stuff. So if I do this and I take that, no. There we go. What if I do that? Yeah, I've almost sorted it out now. So in the live chat, if you want a chance of winning a couple of bits of signs, I've got loads of stuff. You've called it already. I'm gonna say hashtag VAR. So if you want to win, we're going to do 2 draws. Hashtag VAR. Put that in your put that in the thing. Hop on the like. Yeah, exactly as well. If you'd like to give us a like, it all helps, mate. All helps the channel. Much appreciated. Good shout. It's got to be hashtag Dean. It's got to be hashtag VAR. That's it. Everyone put that in, and we'll give away. We've got signed. I've got loads. I've got loads of stuff. I've got Ludder's pictures to start. I've got loads of stuff I've got to send out. I'm going to try and get that done this weekend if I can. It's been so busy. Give it another spin if I win. Oh, so why bother? I suppose you could win, yeah. Right. Okay. Let's see if I can present my screen and see if I can get this to work. Right. Share. Add that bad boy. That's it. Right. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. As the actuary said to the bishop. Right. Let's draw the first one and we'll do another one in a minute. This one is you can keep it. You can keep it. This one is for the Paul Konchesky signed notebook. And that is going to Hammers Fanatics TV. Congratulations. You have won. You have won a signed notebook. These are great. They're available on, actually, they are available on Amazon. If you want to buy one on Amazon, they're available. Just search West Ham Retro Notebooks. It's one like this. I think it's the Paolo shirt, and it's signed by Paul Konchesky. Lovely Paul. Big fan of Paul. Nice guy. He's actually there today. He's at Everton. He told me yesterday. So well done. We're going to do another one in a minute, and then we'll do a bit one. Oh, I know he just missed out. Right. Okay. We're going to draw again. Oh no, we want that one. Draw again. This is to win the Steve Lomas signed notebook. And that goes to Iron Bubbles. Iron Bubbles. So congratulations to Iron Bubbles and West Ham Fanatic TV. If you can email me at westhamnetwork@gmail.com, we'll get that sent out to you next week. I've got shitloads of stuff I need to send out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 prizes to send up. So the postman's going to love me. He's going to absolutely love me. So well done, you two. And actually, let's do one more. We'll do one more. This is to win. I've got these fantastic these coasters. These are 3D printed coasters. Ironworks 3DX. Nice guy. So we're going to give away a couple of them as well. Might as well. No other channel gives these prizes away every week. So there we go. Let's draw these again. So these are to win some West Ham coasters. We've got. I'll throw a couple in. Oh, God, I've dropped one on the floor now. And that goes to Happy Amaret. You see, you've won some coasters, Happy Amaret. I know you would have preferred a signed picture of me, but you've won some coasters. So well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, Happy Amaret. Lovely stuff. What's got a daddy? Right. So Happy and Iron Bubbles and West Ham Fanatic TV. If you can send me your addresses, your postal address to westhamnetwork@gmail.com, we can get them sent out to you ASAP. Congratulations. I would say she's already got them, but I don't wear them. Anyway, I go commando. Now, what I want to do now is in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give me your one. Well, it was 2-1 to Man City now. I want you to give me your 1-word halftime analysis, please. Just one word. That's all I want. And we're going to go through a bunch of them. No, you have my address, sweetheart. Now send it to me again, just so I've got it. Anyway, let's. All I want is one word. One word, like Alan does. Boring. I give him that. Negative. Predictable. Dross. Rubbish. Sleepy. That sounds like the worst cast of Snow White ever. Dire. Bum. Torrid. Some lovely words. Lovely words. It's a maze ball. Stalemate, woeful, meh. That's my word. That's my word. I think will be a meh. Get Prowse off. That's one word. Zzz, torrid, slow, nondescript. Ooh la la. Very good. Happy Amaret. Lazy. Trollop. That's a great word. I've just watched what's name's second goal. Mamouche's second goal. Fuck me, that's good. Painful. Better. Better, blah, turrid. It's some lovely words. Draw. Bordraw. Bordraw. It's 2 words. Excruciating. Turgid. Some lovely words. Got a lovely vernacular, haven't we? The West Ham Network community. A lovely vernacular to it. Dullsville. I like that one. Dross. I like mare. Because that's really what it is at the moment. It's been meh. There's nothing that I've sat there and gone, do you know what? This is fucking good stuff. It's been quite. Both sides have been very poor, I think, in all honesty. I think both sides have been very poor. Shame we couldn't get the Mamouche do over the line. I mean, he's smashing it, isn't he? He's smashing it for what's his face. Discombobulated. Oh, it's a beautiful word. Indifferent, disconnected. Kinful. Awful, I mean. Limp, predictable. Contrafibulatory. What does that word mean? I like that. I love a new word. Contrafibulatory. False congratulations, sounding congratulatory while actually pulling someone's leg. And actually, that was in where do I know that word from? Blackadder or something like that. Beer time, sedatives. We all know Everton will score just after half time. Inconclusive, ineffectual. It was a word on black. That was it. That was it in the Johnsons. C is 4. Yes, exactly. I remember now. Suicidal, putrid. I tell you what, people are. We are a cut above other channels. I mean, some of the words we're using, I'm having to look up. Diaphantus is light, delicate, and translucent. Vague, insubstantial. Amazing. Big fan of these words today, peeps. Big fan. If you are new around here, give it a cheeky like before we hit half time. Probably sit the second half. Unpredictable. Oh, thank you very much. And if others can, if the likes of West Ham Fanatics TV, and if Happy Hamarat could send me her address as well, that would be much appreciated. Noisome, like promoter of fundamental. Do you know what? That is some great. Have improved, but still lose games. They scored the first try, didn't they? Against England are playing at England kick off in a minute, don't they? We've got New York City Hammers are on the old ESPN. DC Irons are on the old ESPN thing. I love to see that. Noisome. I'm going to start using a lot more. I do like it. I do like using it's like, what's the terminology where you sort of use a certain term that's far too highbrow for what you need to do? But noisome, I like noisome. That's good. Supercalifragilistic, very good. Pernicious. I'm loving this one. Pernicious. Destructive, tending to a fatal issue. Fucking, that was good. Prosaic. Frano has been a member for 29 months. Wow, that's over 2 years. Much appreciated. Transparent. England kick off at 4:45. Indeed. Apathetic. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. First half, for sure. Pedestrial. Yeah, some great words. Some great words. I mean, you could call each other a cunt or fucking this, but apathetic, pedestal, yawnsome, serpentious. You don't get that type of one-word analysis here. Pernicious, pensitial, noisome. What we got here? Diaphanous, putrid, ineffective, inconclusive, sedative, discombobulated. When has that ever been used in a West Ham watch along? I reckon that's the first time that word has ever been used in a West Ham. Laconic. What does laconic mean? A person, speech, or style of writing using very few words. And that's what we're doing. This is laconic. That's what we're doing, peeps. It is laconic. We should. We got here Mavapanos-esque. Kinlooseless. Yeah, stop swallowing. Oh, Pete, but we're broadening everyone's vernacular and vocabulary, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Don't think that's a bad thing. And not only are we sort of watching this rubbish at the moment, but at least we're growing as people, so we can come out of it of the other end a better person for it. Sephoric. Oh, okay. Sephoric. Perfect. Tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. Sephoric. Because obviously you have euphoric, so that's obviously the opposite. Debacle, monotonous. The midfield is so tensely packed and we're trying to get through it. The lexicon of love. Boring, good one. I like that one. It is. And that's what we're doing here. That's what West Ham doing to us. They're making it Sephoric. Ass. So why someone hasn't just called anyone a cunt just yet? Because that's literally where we're going. It seems where we're going with this. The team are not not quite out yet. Lassitude, codswallop, lovely word. Bollocks. You won't make any change to Emerson score. Well, that being said, Pete, the Newcastle game, he was those changes he made, 3 changes he's made were ready to come on before the Newcastle goal happened. They were literally the next break of play where they come on. So I don't think he will tend to, if he sees a change needing to be made, he'll make it. West Ham on their way outs. Snooze fest, beige, bollocks. Brilliant. There we go. Back to normal. And Everton in the tunnel. Then obviously we'll be going out together. So that'll be that's the last time that a West Ham side will emerge from the tunnel in Goodison Park. Tedious, passive, brilliant, insufferable. Should have made Newcastle's. Yeah, possibly. Hindsight's a great thing, isn't it, Peter? With these things, hindsight's a great thing. I think he was waiting till 60 minutes and was going to bring him on. Moyes ball. Yawn Fest. Have you made any changes? Doesn't like anyone's made any changes, to be honest. Mav's still there, so they've got a chance. Everton has still got a chance with Mav still being on the pitch. Whereas haven't won a rugby match. Really? Wow. They're playing France, isn't it, today? Anyway, we just better kick off. I've changed my mind earlier, says Tone Dial. So just about to kick off for the second half. It's 0-0. Indecrious. That's a good word, Trudge. Just waiting to see. Danielle's asked what our bench is. It is Mavropanos. Not Mavropanos. It is like Cresswell. Ings, Soler, and we're off. The usual suspects, really. The usual suspects. Right. Let's change. Press one button. It changes. Yay! I figured it out finally. I had to do it all. On the bench, we've got Cresswell, Soler, Guilherme, Ings, Alvarez, Rodriguez, Ferguson, and Skulls. That's who we've got on the bench, Daniel. So you know. West Ham, nil. Everton, nil. West Ham on the attack. Wan-Bissaka. No, it's not Wan-Bissaka. That's Kudus. Kudus somehow gets it in, but it gets cleared. Very poor. All the way back to Areola, though. West Ham get the ball back. This is great to see. Tolabo to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes down the wing to Kudus, but he gets intercepted by Braithwaite. Fast forward 50 minutes, places Peter. I'll try. Goes out wide to Wan-Bissaka from, I don't know, probably Sucek. Ball comes into the box, headed straight back out. Doesn't help when you're trying to sort of cross a high ball and like Bowen's 3 foot nothing. Anyway, goes out, takes JWP, tries that shot, gets blocked. West Ham claim a foul, but actually the referee's giving it the other way. Let's have a look there. Worth anything? No, nothing. Not even a second look. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, O'Brien's got the ball now. Back to Harrison, back to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Tarkowski. Tarkowski to Braithwaite. As long as we win, I don't mind how piss boring this is. But the thing is, GP, a lot of people would often say that about Moyes ball, and it became boring. And then when we started not picking up the results, that's when people started to moan. I know what you mean. At the moment, for me, it's about getting as many points on the board until the end of the season, because that means money, and that means extra players or extra budget available for the summer. So it is about getting as many points on the board as possible. Born delicious as Martin. Wolves 2 up, City. Brighton 2. Equalizer for Brighton. Forest 3 up against Ipswich at Portman Road. We weren't boring in Irvine to get them. Not with Irvine. I mean, but Irvine was still at West Ham, like all during the European campaign, because that's where he was doing the consultant roles. Anyway, Emerson doing well against Harrison. Gets the ball back to Sucek. Sucek to Kilman. Kilman into the middle with Mavropanos. Mavropanos at the centre of our defence, worryingly. Goes out back to Jean-Claire. Jean-Claire goes to Wan-Bissaka. Tries to overrun it. Goes back to Jean-Claire. Somehow JDP gets the ball. Goes down to Kilman. Bit of ball. Bit of possession. Goes back to Emerson. Emerson back to JWP. He's done a few yards, old JWP. Foul on Bowen from Tarkowski. It's a West Ham free kick, about 10 yards out from the box. People moaned about Moyes' ball because it was predictable and turgid. Good one. Maybe the Potter-Moyes clash has exasperated the mediocrity. Oh, some lovely words. Don't think our players are bothered about beating Moyes. I think they still have a lot of respect for That's trouble as well. Anyway, free kick. Emerson and JWP are lining up. I'd probably JWP at this time, but it might Emerson it again. No, JWP into the middle of the box. Sucek couldn't get enough on it. He tried to bring it down, but it wasn't good enough. Oh Jesus, that was a bit of a risky pass by Areola, and put Ward-Prowse right under pressure. Fucking hell. We're in no trouble going down. Experiment a bit, possibly, but I think the Charles experiments. I agree, and I think it's just frustrating, isn't it? Sometimes we had 4-0 on the left wing, though. We weren't crap when Belly played on the left. Oh, Alcaraz had the ball, but intervened by JWP and cleared by Jean-Claire. Now Caduceus got the ball, goes out, gives it back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's opening his legs a little bit. Out for a corner. Oh, goal kick. No. 8 transfer windows it was still shit. Give it to possible chance. But it's looking like poo. Sappy Ammo. But he brought in. I mean, look, people that Moyes brought in. Emerson's still there. Bowen's integral. Sucek's integral. These guys are Paqueta. These are all players that Moyes brought in under Moyes' era. It is Wan-Bissaka's 200th Premier League appearance in his career. Congrats, Aaron. Congrats, kudos to you, sir. Jake O'Brien, poor ball. West Ham intercept by Kilman, goes to JWP. JWP little toe poke back to Kilman. We were the 14th biggest spenders in the Moyes era, and look at the age of the squad. But therefore, we're currently, say, if you're 15th, that's where you should be, isn't it? Though, so really, there's 13 clubs who are spending more than us. Keep a Bowen ABB to Lebos, Kilman, Skulls. Get rid of the rest as GP. Wow. Big plays there, big bars, big hot takes. And if you like, we did the Hammers hot takes a couple of last week. If you like that, we're going to try and do that again if we can over the international break. I quite enjoyed that. It was quite good fun. Sorry, you're at 14th spenders, but even then, we'd probably be the top 10 in the Premier League then, wouldn't it? I'd imagine, because Premier League's got more money than most other leagues. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's been wasted. We've had that money was spent under 3 different regimes, well, 2 different regimes really. The Moyes era, actually 3. The Moyes era, then the Sullivan spending era, then the Steiden spending era. So yeah, we started better second half. We couldn't be much worse, to be honest. Anyway, Ariela's got the ball. Little pitching wedge chip up to Paqueta to flick it on to no one. But it's back to Pickford. Pickford to James Dukoski. James has still got the ball. Nice ball to Beto. It was a nice ball, that was. But he was offside. Good ball, though. Straight through the middle rather than having to completely bypass the midfield. I wish Ariola would watch, or someone would communicate. If anyone watches the under-21s and watch Finn Herrick and how he distributes the ball, he does it really well, really well. He sort of he doesn't hoof it. He passes it really quickly, and I'd love us to do that. I'd love us to do that a bit more. What we got here, Moyes actually had the nerve to come across as boasting in the press about how our score was brought in under him. We were 9th and net spend. Yeah. Sucek puts the ball into Emerson. Emerson puts the ball across. Oh, what happened there? Bowen tried to do some sort of acrobatic move. Was he trying to do an overhead kick or something? And we're going to have a quick look at this ball. Sucek, lovely pass by Sucek to Emerson. Emerson, yeah. Bowen tried to do it was sort of behind Bowen. He tried to do a sort of behind the flick. Ended up coming off his hand. Very poor. Stop complaining. Second half is better. He's better. A bit more intense. Russ, are you going to watch the Milk Cup, Rumbelows Cup, Coca-Cola Carabao final tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of football that's not West Ham. Can't watch the rugby because that's today. F1, I might watch the F1 replay because that's obviously a bit later on. Well, that's obviously early in the morning tomorrow. Overkick the hits. Yeah, very strange. Freshfield, 2-2. Brighton equalised. Forest still 3 up. Anywho, we're all tired. Everyone's tired of moaning, gals. I totally agree. Finn cocked up last night. Left a great, and that's the trouble. That is the one thing, Mike. That is the issue when you play sweeper keeper, and he does play sweeper keeper. And actually the final goal, he was well out of position for that, and that's the issue with playing so high up. He does play as a second as a centre half, really, when in possession, not in possession, when in possession rather. But their second goal was Jeremy Monga, good player. Emerson got forward well. He did. Nice pass by Sucek as well. Believe me, Bowen Okudus is scoring. Let's have faith, says Salipo. Believe. Do my Ted Lasso. Believe. Full series of Ted Lasso has been confirmed. That'd be good. Anyway, Kudus is on the attack inside the box. Kudus falls over. Yeah. No spoilers, tolerance, check clock, and be thoughtful of others. Unbelievable, Jeff. Anyway, Wolves 2 up against Southampton. It changed? I don't know. Sturman C. Like, Gaz, you need to get on to Ted Lasso. It's very good. It's very good, particularly from a West Ham perspective, the last series. It's very good. Davey says we're going to nick it 1-0. Mr. Monga will cost some Wonga. This had boring written all over it, playing Moyes with Potter still trying to put it all the pieces together. Would like to see Ferguson on. Me too. And as I said yesterday, I was talking to Bobby Zamora yesterday about Evan Ferguson. Obviously, he has worked with him firsthand at Brighton. He sort of does a bit of coaching with the forwards. And he says that Evan Ferguson is the most natural striker Brighton have got. Best striker by far. But just doesn't suit the work. He's not built for the work rate that Fabian Hussler wants with his team. He is more of an old school forward. Nice bit of work. Crosses the ball into no one. Well done, Kudus. Did a great little bit of work, but chipped in for no one. Nice bit of play by West Ham inside the Everton half. And Paqueta goes and ruins it. Kudus versus and Bowen versus Coffee. It doesn't work if you're going to hoof it up to him. It'll work if you play it on the floor. Russie B. I hope he tapped up Monga last night. Yeah, I had a little word with him. Come join the Hammers. Everton play like monkeys. What an unusual way of describing. Kudus's shot window doesn't lift the blinds. Nice bit of play from Kudus. It was indeed. It was. Almost an hour gone. 0-0. No subs for either side yet. I imagine we'll be up to 60 minutes soon, so Moyes will put a sub on for Everton, isn't it? That was his mantra, wasn't it? Last on Match of the Day again. Do you know what? I can't remember the last time I watched Match of the Day. Just don't watch it anymore now. I was reading a report the other day. They've asked for less highlights and more chat. Idiots. Absolute cretins. Mikalenko hoisting it into the box. No, nothing. Goes right to the other side. Nice tackle. Nice tackle by Emerson there. Good bit defended by Emerson. Oh, West Ham win the ball back. Paqueta does well to win it back. Now Kudus is on the attack. But there's no options really. He's had to check back. Let's be honest, the second half Kudus is trying. Yeah, I mean, I think Kudus is not necessarily trying. I think Kudus has more space. Everton aren't so touch tight to him. They were in the first half. And when he's in free space, that's when you really see Kudus go for it. When he hasn't got three men around him. And I will reiterate, him and Jean-Claire as well, both of them are in Ramadan at the moment. So, they can't drink, they can't eat until at least, I don't know when sundown is, but it's going to be like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, fair play to them. Anyway, Sucek's got the ball. Struggle to put any highlights together with this one. Indeed, Daniel. Indeed. Beto in the West Ham box. Well done by Kilman. Good defending by Kilman. Paqueta's done well to take the ball off him. He's actually drawn a foul, but the rest played on. Emerson's got the ball. Emerson's just running down the touchline, doing really well. Keep going, Emerson. Jake O'Brien's not going to outmuscle. Oh, he's got the ball. Well played. Double team Jake O'Brien there. That's good. But the rest carried on. There's player down, but carried on. It's gone back to JWP. Paqueta's looking up. Paqueta, little ball inside, little 1-2s. Kudus, look up. He's gone to Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen's going to cross. It's been intercepted. Well done by, I think that was your boy Pickford again. Positive had more shots than the last game, indeed. Brozier has to get in to score the winner. Oh yeah, it's a good point. He's got Brozier as well. Literally all the people that Moyes wanted. He wanted Tchaikovsky. He wanted Jake O'Brien. He wanted Brozier. He's got them all to his disposal now. I miss Lanzini. I miss the Lanzini. Not the Lanzini we finished with us. The Lanzini we first had. Someone like that makes a massive difference. Get up, Paqueta. I'm sick of you flopping about. Calusa's turned. More space. He's done Brathwaite. He's gone back to. It's that final ball, Mohammed. That final ball. It's a lot more open now. It's a lot more exciting. This game is now than it was the first 60 minutes. I think that's for sure. Trying to see what's going to happen. West Ham got the ball. Emerson, I thought he was going to try to draw a foul then. Nice little touch for Emerson's playing well, actually. Nice ball to Bowen. Bowen gets kicked. You're going to make some subs? 60 minutes? Surely it's time for Moyes sub, that's for sure. What happened here? That's Pickford, that was it. Pickford. Anyway, just bloody score. A good double act for that season. Yeah, I agree. I always thought that Arnautovic was the perfect striker to the David Moyes setup. Anyway, Everton on the attack. Wan-Bissaka blocks Decore's cross. Everton starting to play the ball a little bit now. Ball in deflected by West Ham. Indecision by Areola there. See, that's what really winds me up about Areola. He should have come for that ball, but he didn't. He then stops and hesitates, and then they can almost score them. That really annoys me. Anyway, West Ham got the ball now. Wan-Bissaka midway into the Everton half. Kudus to Paqueta to JWP, back to Paqueta. Nice little triangle plays. Which team will play better in second half? West Ham, I think, better second half. For sure. Kilman to Emerson. Emerson back Emerson's JWP. My apologies. JWP to Bowen. Bowen can turn. Goes back out wide to Emerson midway into the second half. Half of Everton's. A little bit of keep ball at the moment. We go back to Mavropanos, who plays it back to Areola, who'll probably play it to Jean-Claire. Yep. Jean-Claire goes to nice little flick through, flick around from Caduce, who loses the ball. Pete says, Alan says, take Caduce off. Who's supposed to be left wing? We haven't got a left winger. We've got Emerson playing left wing back. Gonzo is talking about Gio's Willie. Is he really? Well, shame it's the other two. It's not Gonzo or it's Gio on the watch along at Mammoth's chat, I believe. It's the other two lads, Nick and I can't remember the other guy's name. Anywho, Jean-Claire does very well to maintain the ball there. Such a good player, Jean-Claire, on the ball. For a defender, fucking brilliant. Anyway, here we go. Bowen out on the left-hand side now. Bowen goes back to JWP. Oh, God. Looks like there's a couple of changes to be made. Ball over the top. Bowen's got the ball. Couldn't really control it enough. He tried to chip it into Kudus, but he was never going to get that ball. Emerson's as well to win the header. Frustrating indeed. I am very frustrated. Anyone predicted? What? Anyone predicted? Anyway, here we go. We're on the attack now. Paquetá. Out to Bowen. Bowen's on the left-hand side. He's jinking in and jinking out. He goes inside. Thomas Sucek. Bloody scored the goal! Thomas bloody Sucek! I can't do that. Can I do this? Thomas bloody Sucek, you beautiful man. What a goal from Thomas Sucek. Inside the box. I'm going to try and do the... This doesn't spin very well, but I'm doing the helicopter. Thomas Sucek, 1-0. Put some respect on Big Thomas's name. Thomas the Tank. Boop, boop. Basically, he ball to Bowen, who was on the left-hand side. Bowen jinks it in, jinks it out. Gives Thomas Sucek all on his own and curls it. Beautiful. Curls it. A beautiful finish. Beautiful finish from Thomas Sucek. Curls it into the bottom corner. Pickford, no chance. He did do it. I tried to do the spinny thing. Shut up, Russ. What this one? It's a good one. You said I did. I bloody did it. Thomas Sucek. You've got to not concede. Sucek, only one thing you've done right. Don't matter. Russie, that was one of the funniest fucking things. What, me trying to do the spin? Good. I'm glad I amused you, Gary. That deserves a like. Surely that deserves a like. And now West Ham on the attack again. Bowen back on the left-hand side. Cuts inside. Takes a shot. Goes straight to Pickford. Oh, out for a corner. Where's his side turned up from? That's why you don't. That's why you keep Sucek in the side. I told you. Don't do Raffinelli. I can't do it on this chair. I've had this chair. It's a West Ham, one of these West Ham gaming chairs, and I've had it for so long now that I think it's just permanently stuck in the bottom, so I can't get no height in it, so I can't turn it. You better believe it, Gaz. He does. He scored a great goal. Do you remember last year? Yeah, I can't spin round it. I haven't got enough space to spin round, but you know what I mean. Anyway, West Ham with a corner. Goes for a corner. Out for another corner. Not quite spinning. Right round like a record, baby. Right, round. We do try. I do try to amuse you, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Anyway, there'll be some subs made in a minute. Anyway, West Ham 1-0 up, 68 minutes or 69 minutes. 69. Ball in. He's gone far back post. Oof, that one bad corner. Sucek almost again. Tell you what, mate, it's Thomas Sucek. He must. What has he got? How many goals has he got now? From midfield as well. Let's have a quick butcher's hook. Oh, now my bloody feed goes. Brilliant, lovely. But at least it went before the goal. Just shows what the hell do, mate. Honestly, but we always say about Thomas Sucek. We always say about Tommy Sucek, and he always, when it always gets that point, always somehow manages to just score a goal to keep you going. Oh wait, who's off? Beto's gone off for Lindstrom. Is it Lindstrom? Oh, might if I put it in the old capitals. Lindstrom. Just check that. Make sure that's it. That's who's gone off. Football. Scores on fixtures. Yeah, Lindstrom's come on for Beto. Beto's come on for? No, Decore. Sorry, he's come on for Decore. My bad. Sorry. Let me just sort that out. Let me sort this all out. Why is it? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to. Everything. My feed's gone down, and so now I'm trying to sort this all out. I know. It's just amateur hour here on the West Ham Network. My feed's gone. Lindstrom. I spelled that right. Yes, I have. And they say men can't multitask. They're liars. Oh, bollocks. Fucking hell. That one. Right, let's reset my feed. Oh, we're back. We're back. Kelly wins. Right, let's put this one back on. I really need a wee as well. Really need a wee. Anywho. Done. Here we go. Kelvin Wines doing well. 1-0 up. 1-0 up. This is what we like. Hang on, what's going on with my feed? Why has my feed changed? Anyway, out for Everton goal corner from Jake O'Brien. I love Sucek. He's top player. Becomes an issue when others are around him. I think it comes to a point. Yeah, I agree. Should be a super sub. I think he's proven that. Yeah, I don't, maybe. I mean, it's 39 goals he's scored for the club now. 39 goals, which is pretty impressive when you look at some of the other midfield. He's one of the top midfielders for us. Jack Harrison's taking a corner now. Goes straight out. I mean, you look at that. Let's have a look. All competition goals. Oh, Harrison crossed in. Went to no. Clear, just get rid of it. Out for another corner. Yeah. Anyway, we'll look at that. Currently back above Manx and Spurs and Toffees. I'll take that. Well, as I said, if someone said to me this season, you're going to finish above Spurs and Man United, I'm thinking brilliant. We're going to get Champions League football or European football. No, you're going to finish like 13th. That's just how crazy this season has been so far. Anyone watching on Twitter, if you want to come over to the YouTube and subscribe, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, my friends. The more the merrier. We've got some great stuff coming up this week. Some really good shows. We've got another Wahawai. Wahawai was the bowling ground called the Bowling Ground, and Wahai at the same time. Do we have a castle? Did we have a castle on our badge? So yeah, some really cool stuff. And we'll have probably another Hammers hot takes, and also hopefully another ex Hammer interview, if not a couple next week as well. So Lewis Evan Ferguson will be coming on in a minute by the sounds of it. We love playing a side that's going to leave stadiums. Weren't we this last team to beat Arsenal at Highbury and the first team to beat them at Emirates as well, I believe? And weren't we the first team to get a point off win at Spurs at the new stadium as well, I believe? And the first team to score against them, I believe, Mikel Antonio. Anyway, Jake O'Brien's crossing the ball in. Back stick, nodded out by Wan-Bissaka. Well done there. And Kudus has now got the ball. Oh, no, he hasn't. Ball's gone high. Do they do streams on Twitter? Thought it was a chat thing. No, but we stream live Frog on Twitter and YouTube when we do these things. So there's people on Twitter. There's almost 1,700 people watching on Twitter. So good luck to your Twitter. Thank you very much. If you want to join us on the West Ham Network YouTube channel, more than welcome to. Got some good stuff coming out. The Wahai, the West Ham played at the Boleyn. Why was it called the Boleyn? It's a really interesting art show. Anyway, O'Brien puts it wide. I'll tell you what, Emerson's done really well there. No, it's Paqueta. Fair play. Well done, Paqueta. It works. It works. Southampton have pulled on back at St Mary's. It's Wolves 2, Southampton 1 now. Paqueta drew that foul really well. He is good at that. When we need a foul, he'll draw a foul pretty sharpish. If anyone is new round here and isn't currently a subscriber, feel free to become a subscriber and comment like. Brosier's coming on. Brosier looks like he's coming on, and Chamiti, Youssef Chamiti, looks like they're coming on. And Alcaraz is hurt his leg. Poor Alcaraz. Poor man. Russ, right? Didn't realise allergic Twitter face. Yes, now you can. We stream live, so like on the West Ham Twitter page, it's on the ticker type thing, and you can look at it if you really wanted to. It was nice to see what was nice to see Mikel walking unaided, walking very freely onto the pitch. As I said, they do have a pencil date of the Nottingham Forest game, which would be amazing, wouldn't it? In all honesty, absolutely incredible. But anyway, it's a Everton free kick, hoofed in. Areola's done well to punch it out there. Kudus has done well to draw a foul there. Well done. Well done. Well done, Kudus. He's the second half is much better. Much better. Right, here we go. Some subs are being made. Garner's coming off for... He's coming off for... Ego Brunnen. Well, for him. Harrison's come off for Kimiti. And Beto's come off for Broja. Armando Broja. So that's what they've gone with. Just checking everyone's still there. Yep, everyone's still there. Everyone else is still there. So that's what they're trying. They're trying it now, aren't they? They're having a go. They're having a go. Let me just make that change. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. There we go. If you listen to, obviously you would have listened to the Graham Potter press conference we did. He did say that he's been, because one of the questions asked was why was he being taken off after 60, and he said it was purely it was purely a fitness thing, and he did say that that this week his level of fitness, you'll see him hopefully hit 90 minutes this week, which is fantastic. Wonder if this result will help. Be careful what Willie will wish for. Moyes must be an element there with all the players he wants. That's what I mean. It literally is. If Yusuf En-Nesyri was playing for Everton as well, that would be it. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go plus injury time. West Ham, Everton 0, West Ham 1. No subs done for West Ham as of yet. Although I'd imagine Evan Ferguson will come on soon. And a yellow cards to Paqueta on a challenge. Very strange challenge. A moronic challenge, some may say. A moronic challenge. This will... Anywho, that's what I want. What do I want? That one. Okay, looks like Carlos Soler is going to be coming on very, very shortly. They've crossed the ball in. It's been cleared. Bowen's done very well there. Very well there. Done very well there. Done very well, Bowen has there to hold that ball up at all. Looks like it's going to be the sub's going to happen. And it's Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta is coming off for Carlos Soler. It makes sense, particularly with Paqueta being on a yellow card and very much a bit of a like-for-like sub there. I think that's not a bad showing. Again, 80 minutes for him. Coming back from injury, that's never easy either. So, fair play to him. And, for me, someone like Carlos Soler can come on and make a big difference. He's got the energy to maintain that as well. 10 minutes ain't a bad idea, I don't think. Let's just make that change when it wants to work. There we go, it's done. Potter's got a smile on his face, fucking hell. Soler power. Sphincter muscles tightening the last 10 minutes, guys. Birthday. Well, happy birthday to your nephew. Danielle, happy birthday indeed. Who's gone down? Someone's gone down. Mavropanos has gone down. Oh, we got 7 minutes-ish. Oh. Anywho, we are balling. It's been on the floor. Get rid of it. Committee hit it, and it's gone out for an Everton corner. They are putting the pressure on us for sure. It's still Man City 2, Brighton 2. 4 corners Everton, 5 for West Ham. And my feed's gone down. Fantastic. Keep me updated. Keep me abreast of what happens. Evening, just finished work. Have we been worth the lead? Second half, much better. First half was fucking awful, I'll be honest. First half was really bad. Danielle says, hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. But yeah, first half we were absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Everton weren't much better, in all honesty. We've come out much better second half, much more intensity. Kudus is doing much better as well, which is great to see. Great to see. And oh god, my phone's dropped on the floor. 5 minutes left of added time. 2-1 to Wolves over Southampton. Ipswich pull one back, so it's 3-1 against Nottingham Forest at home. Some Jean-Claude Todibo seems to be playing centre midfield, but I'm all for that at the moment. Lot of big balls out. And actually, to be fair, Bowen and Kudus have done very well, holding the ball up and drawing fouls as well, as and when needed. So, like with Bowen now, he's holding the ball up. He's played a lovely ball out wide to Sucek. Sucek to Wan-Bissaka. Aaron's done very well there. It's gone back to Bowen. Bowen to Kudus. Kudus holds it up. He gets handed by 3 men and he loses the ball. When Kudus is in open play, he's so much better. Jean-Claire again. Strong game for him as well. Brozier to Lindstrom. Oh, my eyes are all... Anyway, this Everton have been unbeaten for a few games now. So this is even more impressive if we get 3 points from this, I think. We've got Drissa Gay. Drissa Gay goes to Kossi to Braithwaite. Everyone's camped in the West Ham half, as you could imagine. They're putting the pressure on. Mikalenko gets the ball in. Great header out there by Kilman, I think it is. Todibo as well to just hoof it wide, hoof it out. Bowen's doing well to chase down the ball, but well played by Tarkowski to Braithwaite. Lundstrom to Gay. Gay eludes the challenge from JWP. What is going on with my feed? Literally every time, every couple of seconds now, it's going down. Anyway, we'll get it back. Keep me abreast, people, of what's going down. Has Jay? No, he still hasn't. Still hasn't scored that set piece, which will equal David Beckham's record. One day, it will come, and it will be glorious. Done that. How many minutes extra do you reckon? I reckon at least 4. Looks like Rodriguez is coming on, which is how it should be. Exactly how it should be used. I think you should come off for someone like a Bowen or Kudus maybe to try and try out that win. Or maybe Sucek, maybe. Great goal. Just show that go from Sucek again. Great goal. Although I think I did. Who did it better? I think I did the helicopter better than Thomas Sucek. But we can debate that another time. Only 4. I called it. Did I call 4? I think I called 4. I'm actually quite an expert at this type of thing because we do this at the games every time at West Ham. I actually think I did call it, but hashtag just saying. But that was me. I did. I called it. I told you. I usually win at West Ham as well. We do it over the tannoy. Little bit of interest there. What we do. It's obviously terribly exciting. Oh God, get in there. What's happening? My feed's gone down. Michael, boy, you saying FFS? I don't like that. What's happening? My thing's gone down. My feed's gone down. Right, people keep me abreast of what's going on. My literally feed has gone down. Come on, feed. Right, okay. Everton's got the ball. Ariel did say what happened there. Gone back stick. 27. Oh, bollocks! Jake O'Brien, bollocks. Bollocks. Oh. So what's happened? The ball went across to the left-hand side. He got hoofed in. Ariola did well to take the shot. Went straight back outside. Back post, 27. Who was that? Oh, Mav. He gets in front of Mavropanos. It is. Just a gate. Nice little ball inside. And then literally on the centre spot, Mav loses his runner. Jake O'Brien. And you got a feeling that was happening. You got a feeling that was going to happen. The pressure was just ramped up. West Ham making 2 subs. Kudus is coming off for Evan Ferguson. And Jean-Claire is coming off for Rodriguez. Bugger. How frustrating. And you could see it coming as well. They're ramping it up. And, you got to give a typical Moyes side, isn't it? Doesn't give up to the last minute. I think they were coming on anyway. I think they were going to come on anyway, Gareth. That's why. But now they've got the wind up them now, and they Everton have. I think if we do well to get a point out of this now. Two and a half minutes to go. Yeah, I mean, always. I mean, Everton have got, for me this season, Everton have got that sort of last season at the bowling type one. Do you know what I mean? It's like literally we were like that last season at the bowling. Every time we're just so much stronger all the time, so much stronger at home, and I think we did well to get the goal, well taken goal. I think point is probably a fair result out of today's game. I think first half Everton had it. I think second half we had it. I think, to be honest, Happy Emery, I think if the goal hadn't happened, I don't think he would come on. I think he's only just coming on just to have a go now and try and hoof something up there and just see. I don't think he would have come on otherwise. Everton on the attack again. Goes to Brozier. Kilman does really well there. Really well to get something off him. Oh my God. Fucking hell, that was close. Alcaraz, literally, that was mental. Again, Mavropanos, a ball up, simple ball. And Alcaraz, he was went through Mav's legs, and he took. Jesus, that was close. Jesus, that was close. Really fucking close. That was really close. That was mental. Well, we're literally, and there's your lot. There's your full time. There's your full time. It finished If it's Everton 1, West Ham 1, I think that's probably a fair result. In all honesty, looking at the game, looking how I think how well Everton. I think Everton played well the first half. I think we played well the second half. I think a result that's probably a fair result. In all honesty, um, they were there. I think they were there. I think we had the opportunity to make it two. Pretty sharp after the first half, first goal. But um, yeah, it wasn't a great game. It wasn't one. The first half was absolutely boring as anything. So fucking boring. It was unbelievable. Moyes will say he probably thought Everton should have won. I think a draw was a fair result on that. I think when you look at the game. I mean, we can look at some of the stats if you want to. We can look at the stats and see what we've got. But I think a draw was a fair result. In all honesty, poor manager. I don't say that at all. I think we've got a poor. I think defensively we switched off. And again, the ball comes into the box, and as always, Everton are going to be pushing for the goal. And to be honest, miss you, Pat, forever. We haven't had a backbone for 18 months. And I think, again, it shows that we just haven't got that. We still are very fragile. Better than a loss. Affect that. What a disappointment. But, it was a point. I think fair result. Yep, I agree. And again, I don't want to dig players out, but you look at the goal again, and Mav loses his runner. And as a defender, you don't track the ball. You track. He was he was following the ball rather than the runner, and I just think. Would we have been better to have Cresswell? Quite possibly, but we know why. Probably, I know why he picked Mav, because he knows that just the height thing. But then you haven't got the height thing up front, so it's like you sort of cutting off your nose to spite your face. Draw, not a fair result. I thought first half, Everton played better first half, but that's just my opinion, and that's your opinion. Thank you very much. Please leave a like. Poor manager. Can't go 90 minutes with a brain freeze. Don't bring on subs at 92. Well, I thought we didn't. To be honest, Everton were, building up pressure, and I think we wouldn't have put the subs on. We would have probably put maybe Rodriguez on. I think Rodriguez would have come on for Kudus for the last few minutes, but it's always the way. We seem to be same. It's almost identical to the Newcastle game. We have the subs ready to go, and then we concede, and that's twice that's happened now. What we got? Give Potter time. I agree. Feels fair. I'll take a point. Bring up seeing it in the rebuild. Not good enough. Standing and clapping like losers. Why is not playing a striker? It's stupid. Well, we were winning 1-0 until the 90th minute. I don't mind boring football if you win. Potter is clueless when it comes to 65 minutes. He wants to go low block. Respect the point, Pierce. I can see the attraction, Jonathan. The way Potter plays. Poor manager. No, exactly. Poor manager. He's not a poor manager. Thing is, we've had a poor side for me. A backbone for the last 18 months. And I think we get to a situation now where I think we're getting better. And again, good to get minutes for the likes of John Clare. I mean, he played almost 90 minutes, which is great to see. Just a frustrating game. Frustrating game. I would have us lose 10-0, but be exciting to watch. No, you wouldn't. Well, you can't be exciting to watch if you've lost 10-0. You obviously can't be very good. Everything's up to it. Sorry, but he has no better than Loppy when you look at the results. Indeed. But we're also told, Michael, that when Moyes was getting results, people go, but look at the performance. I think there's enough green shoot. I've seen enough under Potter. If we're looking at results, and we're looking at the last 18 months, we've been conceding on average 2 goals a game. We're now conceding 1 goal a game. And that's results. That's actual goals. We are getting better, but it's baby steps. And he's inherited a side as well, in my opinion, that's been bereft of any attacking flair with players out and players in. He's now starting to get players back. And I think we don't realise how important Somerville is to that Potter system, in my eyes. But again, that's just my opinion. We're not getting with us playing through. We look stronger with Cress. I agree. Stick with it. We have no performance either, says Michael. The worry is we are woeful up front. That's the issue for me. The issue for me is, now we're almost letting Bowen and Kudus try and do their own thing as long as we're solid at the back. And I think now that's to a detriment of our attacking, like going forward. This is not Potter's team. I agree with that. Kudus deserves a pat on the back, particularly the second half, I think. Particularly the second half. I think the first half he wasn't very good. He was pretty much man marked out of the game, as you would imagine. Moyes would know how to man mark him because he's had him on his books for a year. But I thought second half he had more space. We were on the front foot a bit more, and then you saw a better Kudus performance. I wish people would just calm down with the poor bloke only has 10 games. I agree, James, but I think in the same way I can understand people because they said, we'll give Lopetegui 10 games and then give their opinions. And so people are entitled to give their opinions. I get that. I'm with you. I think actually, he's inherited the side. He's coming halfway through. It's never been easy. To get a point, I think Everton are a good side at the moment. They are a good side at the moment. They've been playing well. And to get a point was, I think, a fair result. And if we nick to win, don't forget this side beat Arsenal at the Emirates for the first time this season. So we can't be shit to beat Arsenal, who are second best team in the Premier League. It's so dull. We could being the first man off the bench and cover. We need pace in midfield and quite. Yeah, but that's the thing we haven't. But we won't be able to get that, Michael, until the summer. So when you're saying, there's no. Unfortunately, at the moment, we're stuck in this position now where we've got to sort of make do until we get into the summer. I agree with you. I don't get why we're not seeing. We're clearly missing pace. To bring on a Guilherme, I think would, but there's obviously a reason behind it. And unfortunately, myself and you, we're not professional coach. We're not Graham Potter. We don't know the answer to that. Unless someone directly asks him the question, we won't know the answer to that. Kudus was playing on the right more second half. First half was poor. I think he was more man marked as well. Emerson did okay. I thought Emerson had a decent game. He's doing some, but the thing is, where I think Everton already had a solid base. They were quick. They had a really good defense. They just weren't scoring, and so where Potter's inherited the side, which was in every department really needed some sort of solidity. And I think from a defensive perspective, we're getting there. But now I think we need to look at the attacking perspective. I think that, and it now we go into an international break. Now we've got 2 weeks off. We then play a Wolves side. We've still got to play Southampton. We've got to play still Spurs, Ipswich, Forest. There's still games to get points. And I think, again, a couple of weeks off, you got to think, although Bowen's been called up, Ferguson been called up. Some of the players haven't been called up. Wan-Bissaka, I think, none of the defence apart from Mavropanos has been called up. So, again, that gives them an opportunity to really sort of solidify that, although Skulls has been called up. So, I would say you got 10 games, but the whole piece, you're right, mate. Yeah, you're totally right. If Maz in the future, I'm switching off. What is going on with Evan Ferguson? Well, as I said, I was talking to Bobby Zamora yesterday, and Bobby Zamora obviously knows Evan very well. He's a forward coach at Brighton. He says he's the best striker Brighton have got, but physically he's not up to that level that Husler wants for his work rate. And he got injured, and he still hasn't come. It's still not fully fit, and I think that's the issue there. Still a team in progress. I agree. The balance is missing without some of it. I agree. Left your subs too late. I don't think we're going to. I think we should actually put those subs in. All honesty, Dixie, to see out the game, and they were they were getting ready. I said it would be better if Kudus playing from the right. Well done, you. Better playing with 10 men instead of having Panos. Yeah, Moyes 9 games unbeaten now. What did you think, Jerry P today? Always looking for the ball. Again, I think he does a lot of stuff off the ball we don't necessarily see. Always shows for the ball. Some good deliveries. some good corners. I mean, as I said, I don't think next season we'll start a midfield with Sucek, JP, and Alvarez. So that's what it is. How come was not playing the low block? Why can't he set up more than that, like that, when it was our manager? Well, don't forget, Moyes came in and made a massive impact and got us into the top 10 to Europe twice in a row, and then the wheels started to come off. So he's in the honeymoon period at the moment. Why can't we pair Bowen and Ferg? Yeah, I agree. Only thing that concerns me with Potter is very defensive mind of his selections. I think at the moment, Mandy, he has to be, because if we're not, we've got a side which regularly leaks goals, and then we'd have to score. So if we're conceding 2 goals a game, then naturally we'll have to score 2 goals just to get a draw. Whereas obviously if we keep it defensively tight and try and nick a goal, that's, I think, this is going to be the setup until at least he starts bringing in his people. West Ham 3-1 Wolves. Next game, put your money on it. If Glemmy isn't going to get any minutes, let the leg go before we ruin his career. I wasn't expecting no points today. To be honest, Dixie, I was expecting you to win just because it is David Moyes. Josh Lander scored twice. He did, and actually he played. And what was more impressive was Josh came on for the last 20-25 minutes last night as well. So he's doing well. You know, the 18s he's doing well. He scored, that's his 5th or 6th goal since joining us. Plus Josh Ajala coming in and stuff like that. But anyway, peeps, I'm going to go because I need a wee. But thank you very much for joining us. If you're new and here, don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow with some transfer rumours, players we've been linked with. One being anyone in 21s that can play for. Not yet. There will be. Josh Ajala will be, but he's not strong enough now. And, not strong at all. He needs to bulk up a lot. Indeed, respect the point. Indeed, enjoy. Thank you, Dixie. You enjoy the rest of your season too. If anything, you've got the spinning. You've always got the spinning. So I'm glad that makes you feel. He didn't play that many games for Burnian though. But anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Have a great rest of the day. Great evening. Enjoy your curries. I'm going to have a kebab, and I'll see you guys soon. Much love. Bye, motherfuckers.